Hey guys, Merry Christmas. We are closing in on it. Christmas is next week. Isn't that crazy? Time has flown by this year. It is so nuts to think it's almost Christmas already. Hey, I thought I'd give you a quick update. We'll take you inside this one probably next week or two. This one is coming together. Isn't that cute? That is actually metal. That is a board and batten metal that looks just like hickory. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. It is a pain in the butt to get. It takes a long time to get it, and if you have any callbacks, it takes a long time to get the callback, but man, it sure does look pretty. Isn't that a cute house? I just love it. Anyway, what I thought I'd show you guys today is these two boys working hard at putting in all this water on this well in the sand filter. So give you a quick rundown real quick. They have a whole house generator there, and so we put everything, rewired everything, got it to where that they can run their existing house, which is going to kind of be a storage place for them, along with their new house. And that way everything is emergency ready. If they have any issues with power outages, that thing kicks on. It's got a nice 500-gallon propane tank. They're ready to go. So what we have here is a sand filter, and some of you folks may not care about this, but some folks really like this nerdy stuff, especially the sustainability people that kind of trying to figure out how to get off the grid and stuff. So this is kind of a cool deal. So what we've got is a sand filter. This is a 1,000-gallon sand filter. Dirty water comes out of the well, goes into one end of the sand filter, and filtered water comes out the other end. So sand filters are what they use in municipal pools all the time. They use high rate sand filters to filter the water and get all the stuff out of it that's bad. It's crazy the way it works, and I won't go into all the microbiology that's involved in it, but it's pretty crazy. There's a lot going on that actually clean up the water to a large extent. It won't do 100%. You still have to treat really dirty wells. You still have to treat them. And so if you have a lot of taste and odor type stuff, it's still a good idea to have a carbon charcoal filter. Some people like the reverse osmosis filters. We just did one on a house that was like $10,000. I didn't. That's what the water softener people charged. And it had the microbeads, and it flushed itself with salt and all that stuff. So anyway, ultimately what we've got here is the guys are drilling some holes in the slab, because this is an existing well house that we are rehabbing. And what we're doing is we are taking the existing downhole submersible pump, and we are going to put it on a float switch, and it will be responsible for pumping water out of the well and into our sand filter over here. Then we're going to add a jet pump, and it'll have a foot valve on it that will go to that sand filter as well, and it will be hooked up to our pressure switch, which will be on our pressure tank. And we're going to change out this 40-gallon for an 85-gallon, and that's going to provide fresh water to both houses, and that's going to be able to handle both of those using that one jet pump. That one jet pump will pull the water out, pressure it with using the tank, and then it'll be on a pressure switch. So when they turn on a faucet, it will start drawing water, and as the pressure drops below what that pressure switch is set for, it will tell that pump to kick on, and that will pump water back into the pressure tank out of the sand filter. What's super cool is we're going to have that submersible pump that's down in the well. We're going to have it hooked up on a float switch set up inside of this tank. And so it's going to monitor the fresh water that's inside of this tank. And as the water level drops, that pressure switch will kick on and cause that pump to pump. And this is a slow producing well, so we're going to have it kind of throttled back. So we're going to have it to where it balances somewhere around 200-300 gallons of water. When that tank gets down below that 200-300 gallons of water, that pressure switch will drop. It will kick on the pump and slowly bring up that 200-300 gallons of water. Once it gets up that not pressure switch, but float switch will actually kick off the pump and stop the system. And then it'll just be fresh water sitting in this tank waiting for the jet pump to kick on and pump water over to the residences. So anyway, I just thought you guys might find that interesting, and hadn't done anything educational in a while, so I thought I would bring you out and kind of show you what we had going on this application. If you guys need help with this type of stuff, please don't hesitate to holler at us. Hope you have a great Christmas. We'll talk to you soon. Merry Christmas.